morning, everyone. This is Carolyn Muncie. I'm coming to you live on the Prima Redesign page. And as you come on, let me know that you're on here. Let me know who's watching. And as always, if I don't answer your questions, please ask a question. If I see it on the notifications, I will always write you back. And I'm Carolyn Muncie with Ransomed Relics Designs. And as we all know, Prima has come out with some awesome new transfers, you guys. And if you haven't seen all of them, just kind of go down the page and you're going to see a bunch of the ambassadors. I am a Prima ambassador, and you're going to see a bunch of our pieces, right? And how we have taken these new transfers and we've given them life, put them on pieces, made them come alive, right? Transfers are not meant to put us in a box. Transfers are meant to open our mind and to encourage us to maybe look outside the box a little bit, right? Those of you who saw my piece, it's called Lighthouse. I love lighthouses, you guys. Working on that project was like heaven to me. As you come on, tell me you're on. Because I am not seeing any of my things. Let's see. But anyhow, if you guys, maybe some of you might want to put something on there so I can see comments. I'm not seeing comments, and that might be from my side. I never know how to work these crazy things. But anyhow, working on that lighthouse transfer, you look at that transfer and you go, it's beautiful, what am I going to do with it, and I started thinking in my mind, when do you need a lighthouse? You need a lighthouse when it's dark. When are you really looking for a lighthouse? When it's dark and stormy and you can't, and there's so many waves, so you know what I'm saying? You let these transfers let them tell a story and take you to a different place, right? So you guys, if you haven't seen my piece, run over to Ransomed Relics and you can scroll down and see it. But this transfer to me was, of course, one of my all-time favorites because I love the ocean. And I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So anyway, you see that I've got this little rocking horse here, right? And it's a child, of course, it's a child's rocking horse. And I am doing this for my daughter, one of my daughter's friends who'd had a baby. And so I've got this little rocking horse. And one of the things that they said that they were decorating their room with was they were decorating their room with moons and stars and kind of that theme of I love you to the moon and back, right? So Prima came out with a new transfer, you guys. And I want to show this to you because I'm definitely going to use this on this rocking horse. So here is the new transfer. And you've got clouds, but if you can see right here, you've got a moon, right? You got moons and stars and all kinds of colors of clouds. And if I'm not mistaken, this comes with 3 sheets, you guys. So you could decorate the room. You could do all kinds of stuff with this transfer. Well, I am actually going to put some of those transfers on this little rocking horse, and then what I'm going to do on the seat, which we won't be able to do that tonight, but what I'm going to do on the seat is I'm going to put a moon right here, and then with little lettering I'll put love you to the moon and back, mommy, daddy. Wouldn't that be cute? And then that'll be personable to her, and I'm also going to put her name right along here, right? So hopefully that's going to go really, really good. And then they had another child's transfer, and this one, you guys, I absolutely love. Some of you may have seen Brandy's growth sticks that she did in this transfer. How fabulous was that? It was just absolutely awesome. So you can kind of see, I want you to see this little elephant. Isn't he just the cutest little, or she, maybe it's a she because she's got flowers in her hair. Hey Jason, how are you, sweetie? I'm glad you caught me live too. The rest of you that are on, let me know that you're on. And then look, you've got an air balloon, and I think this might be like a little squirrel hanging there. Oh man, you guys, and then there's some of those really pretty little clouds. So it's almost like these transfers could kind of come together, right? And then you've got, you know, some more. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got the wrong thing. Here we go. So this one, oh, you guys, I love the bunnies. Isn't that bunny so cute? Hey, Marcia. Hi, Gail. And look at the ribbon coming down. And then you've got the balloons, and you've got all kinds. You've got more stars. And look at him, the little mouse. You guys, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, there's a couple more transfers. As ambassadors, we get some in to be able to work with them, right? So we can, you guys can see. Aren't those awesome, Gail? Hey Ross, how are you, sweetie? Look at this one, you guys. This one is, you've got the Jersey cows on there, different types of cows. You got, thanks Gail for sharing. You guys share this post so other people can see some of the awesome things. Then you've got this horse. Now my daughter's an equestrian, you guys. So she loves the horses. But these are able to be used in so many ways. Now that's one part of the transfer. And I love how they did these because you can put them together. You can put them on different projects. Now I know Kristana did some of these, like the little pig. Look at that pig, you guys. Is that adorable? Just adorable. You got a carrot there. You've got, you know, one thing that they added on this that I absolutely love is they've got the chicken wire. Isn't that cool? And then you've got sayings, hen, mature chicken, female chicken, rooster, mature male chicken, chick, newly hatched. I mean, you know, you just got all these cute little words, and this one is really cute. I love the pig. Love the pig. And Kristana did a phenomenal job on showing us some of the things you could do on that. So right now what I'm going to do, I've got some more things to show you, but just real quick. Hi Laura. She's from Philadelphia, New Philadelphia, Ohio. I'm in Ohio. So I'm near Franklin. Are you north? I don't think I've ever heard of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these clouds and little stars on here. And I love it that Prima has come out with some baby things. The other thing that I wanted to mention that has changed in the Prima line, and I think it's fantastic, they have added a grid for us, you guys. So have you ever been putting a transfer on and you're praying to God you got it straight and you're working with it, and yeah, north, that's what I thought, Laura. And you're hoping you got it straight, right? Because you guys know we always do curves and we always do all kinds of stuff. So 45 minutes south of Akron, that is awesome. Well, we're probably about 3 hours apart, I think. So you've got this grid, right? So that's going to help you, hey Renee, that's going to help you line up your projects, right? So you don't have to guess. You could even put little marks before, maybe take a level and make sure that it's level, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So those are awesome that they have given us that type of a tool to work with. That is fantastic. Okay, you guys, so I cut out my first transfer, and I've got on this, I have got, here's just a little gray cloud, right? And he's got smiles. And I'm not going to do the whole thing. I just want you to see that we can make these pieces. This is just a little child's. Now I want to look at this transfer because you can see right here, you've got the eyes, right? Kind of like sleepy little eyes, right? And so I could put this transfer right here, you know, just kind of going down the leg of this little horse. And it's kind of going to wrap around. Sorry. My daughter let the dogs in. I had them outside. So anyway, let me just get this on here real quick, and I just want you to see how easily these transfers are working now. They've always been really good, but I feel like the last couple ones that came out, I don't know, I don't know if they changed anything, but I kind of felt like they go on really, really easy now. They weren't bad before either, but you know what I'm saying? I just feel like they really go on pretty easy. And I always rub mine, you guys, really well to get them to adhere. And I can't do for you because I can't get you on the top of this. So I'm just going to do this one, show you what we've got here. All right. Whoop, I just messed that up. Okay, so what happens? We're on live TV, and I'm going around a curve, and I messed it up. So is it really a mess up? Let me ask you a question. Is it really a mess up? Let me show you guys. Let me see if you guys can see. Okay, so look. So that was my fault. It was not the transfer's fault. The dogs came in, and I got a little, because they were in. So is that really a mess up? It really is not, you guys, because anything in these transfers can be fixed. And so I am going to come in here, and I am going to add a pink little transfer because it is for a little girl, right? So I'm just going to come in here, and I'm going to overlay a pink transfer right here so that it looks like those clouds are kind of together. And the other thing I could have done if I made a mess up, if you make a mess up and you say, yeah, but you're an ambassador, why are you messing up? Because we all mess up at times, right? Every single one of us mess up at times. And are they fixable? Absolutely. I can paint that in. I could have just came back in. I could have painted that in. I can double layer stuff. So if you ever mess up, don't ever feel like, oh no, I've made this transfer and I've messed up my transfer. I've wasted this money. Absolutely not, you guys. Anything can be fixed. And what I love about these transfers is the fact that they are kind of, what do I want to say? They're kind of like little components that you compose together. You know, they're just components that you compose. They're your creation. And so therefore, I can put two little clouds together if I want to, right? So there you've got a little gray cloud and you've got a little pink cloud. Let me look and see. Let me take that off. Let's see if you guys can see that. See how that little gray cloud peeks around there? So, you know, and then these little moons, they're just adorable. That little moon, I'm going to put some of them up here. I'll put some of them here. Let's just put a little moon right here. Now on this particular piece, I don't really have to worry too much about, you know, about using the grid very much. And the reason why is because this is all going to be put together anyway. And like I said, their theme is I love you to the moon and back. So I'm going to put moons and stars and all kinds of stuff on here. And not only did this transfer look cute right here, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's also got like little screws right here where they screwed them in. Hi Deb, how are you, sweetie? Hi Llewellyn. This is going to be so cute. I hope so. So here we go. We have a dog house, you guys. I don't know how many of you have dogs, but they've been quiet all afternoon, and the second I go live, what do? They act up. So there you go. And then I'm just going to put things all throughout here. I might even take the little ribbon, and I will do the little ribbon right here from this part of this transfer. And that's the beauty, you guys, is that you can take things from other transfers, add them into more transfers, and you have got a cute little piece. All right, so we've got that. Now the next thing, and now I'm down here. So you guys can kind of see, that's going to be kind of cute, isn't it? Awesome. So the next thing that I want to show you is that we got a couple new molds, you guys. Believe it or not, Christmas is on the way. Christmas is on the way, and we've got some beautiful little ornaments. Aren't those cool? Haha, they sound like your dog. Oh my goodness. They've been quiet all day, honestly. And I get on live and here they go.
Because I came in.
I know, it's because my daughter came in, that's their mommy. So look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so what I did, and let me see if I can get you guys down here a little better. Give me just a second. Let's get you down here. Ooh, there we go. I'll get you down here just a little better. And you can see I'm just going to show you what I have. I have got on my table right here, I made some of these ornaments. You know, well, let me show you the right side, I guess, huh? I made some of these ornaments. Now, my idea is to paint them and put them together and use some type of a glue, doesn't matter what you use, but then that way you've got a double-sided ornament, right? And so you are going to be able to see these painted. And here I've got one painted gold. I've got here one painted, and this is Glacier Blue. It's from the metallic, metallic accents. That's that Glacier Blue. Isn't that pretty? And we are going, here's just a cream, and we are going to put these, I'm not going to glue them together right now because I'm embellishing them, but you can see right here, this is a red. I mixed this metallic red, and I think I got my things in the other room. So anyway, you can see that's just how it comes out of the thing. Aren't these neat? And then you turn it on the side, and then there you can, we're going to embellish this a little more, but look at the detail on that, you guys. I think the detail on these are absolutely fabulous. Now, many of you do a ornament exchange, right? Or you, or maybe it would be time to start a new tradition, because no matter what color your family's tree is, you know, I'm trying to get you guys out there so you can see me. All right. No matter what color your tree is, or one of your family's tree is, you can always get a color. I mean, they have got a plethora. Look at this color. It's just beautiful. It's like a plum color. And you've got, this one is Art Alchemy, and it is called, I'm looking. I'm trying to find what it's called. Brass hardware. I love this one. This one is awesome. Maybe we'll use that one on the gold. And then this one, I've used it so much, you guys. I think I've taken off the name of it. Oh no, it's called Plum Preserves. Look at that. It is lovely. So you could use these metallics. You could make them country. You could make them however you want to. So I love the idea, number one, of putting them together. This is not painted. This is painted. I like the idea of screwing them together, and then you punch a hole through here, and then you've got a strong hanger. So it also helps you string them. String them. You can just string them together, right? So anyhow, you can string them, you know, up on your tree with the little hooks, and it makes it real where they're not going to break, right? So remember a few times ago we were talking about using resin, and I told you that if you use a little less of the part B, the hardener, if you use a little less, then your you know, your pieces, your molds will be not rigid. You know, they'll be more bendable, which is great if you're bending them around furniture, right? But if you're not, you want them rigid. So on this application, I would do exactly 50-50 so that you would definitely get this out of here, right? So let's look here and let's see a couple things that we can do. I'm going to bring you guys down so you can see what I'm working on. All right. So we're going to go here. Well, I don't know what's on the other end. Maybe if I turn this on to the black side, maybe you guys might be able to see those a little better. So you could do whatever color you wanted, right? So what if we did, and that's brass hardware. Let me see. I thought that I brought in, let me see if I can find it. I love these waxes. This is a blue ice. It looks white, but it's kind of a blue ice. Let's take this and I don't know if it'll show up on this or not. No. Boy, I tell you what, you talk about distractions tonight. Isn't that how it goes? So that's not going to show up on that. It has been one of those days. So you've got diamond dust. And diamond dust is kind of one of those things that just, let me get her phone. Sorry, her phone was going off and off and off. Good gravy. It's been one of those days. You ever had one of those days? Shoot. Cannot believe I cannot find. Oh, here it is. All right. So this is Vega. It is a decor wax. I love the decor waxes. You can see it's pretty dark. So let's take this decor wax and let's rub it in here. Just, you know, you could do as light, or as dark. You can see that metallic shine. And you can see how if you do the decor wax, and I want to do the sides here because you don't, you know, your sides might show, so you want your sides done really well. And you can just rub those kind of in there. You can just kind of see what that is. You could even do the whole piece like this, you guys. You could put that decor wax even in, you know, just use like a brush and just do it all metallic like that. Honey, you want to get your thing? The alarm was going off.
Oh, okay.
Might be for your medicine.
Yeah.
You can work that in there just like that. And you could, let's see if I could get, let's just work this in here. Just get you a little brush and work that totally in there. You could see that the ideas, you guys, on this would be absolutely endless, you know. But what I was saying, you could start a new tradition and every single year give your kids or your grandkids or, you know, friends a new ornament every single year. Wouldn't that be cool? And like I said, if you do them to where, you know, you double do them, you know, double do the backing, and make them double-sided, you could even do 2 different colors, couldn't you? And they could change out what they wanted, right? So let's say we have that like that, and we've got it just really in there with that decor wax. Then you could come back with, can you open this for me, babe? You could come back with Eternal wax. And this is probably my go-to wax. And you could just lightly come over. Now, I know that we think, well, it's just August, but almost September. But you guys, Christmas is going to be here before we know it. You know it? So this could be, you know, really good little gift ideas. You know, maybe at church or at your work or something like that. You have a little gift exchange. You could wrap these up just really, really pretty. Isn't that pretty? And then you've got the gold here, and I'm just going to go over the gold and make this really gold with this Eternal. I mean, why go out and buy ornaments when you can make these? I just think they're really, really pretty. And as you can use, Prima has also got, if you like them to look old world kind of, if you use Prima's air dry clay, you could make these look really, really old world, because, you know, they'll kind of look kind of cracky. You know what I'm saying sometimes? You thought it was an ice cream truck, Ross? I don't know. It wasn't. It was, I gave her my kidney a couple years ago, and she's doing great, but she has to take meds every single day. I mean, a big plethora of meds. And so that was her reminder, take your medicine. So, okay. So we got that. I did want to show you, simply because it's my favorite. Look at the pretty, look how pretty that is over this red. Isn't that pretty? And you could get it really fine detailed. I'm just doing this as quick as I can. But look at that. Isn't that just pretty, you guys? I mean, I think that's just really pretty. And then you've made a gift for someone that when they put it on their tree every single year, they're going to think of you. Isn't that awesome? I love these. I just absolutely love these. Look at this ice gold. Oh my goodness. Or this blue ice. You just pop a little bit. I mean, you could get fancy with this stuff. You know, all I'm showing you is just basic. Just basic. Look at that. How pretty is that? I love them. I love them. You know, the other thing that you could possibly do with these two would be, you can paint them any color. This is just my resin. You can paint them any color, and they come where they've got the little bitty thing where you can punch through that, and then you can put your hanger on them. You could paint these with chalk paint. You can paint these with anything you want. You could do, you know, you could do some type of Dixie Belle dirt or some other type of wax in these. You could use all the decor waxes. You know, if you haven't bought any of the decor waxes, I cannot live without them. I absolutely love them. Love them, love them, love them. They are absolutely awesome. And two of my favorites are the Diamond Dust and the eternal. Okay, so we went through that real quick. Now, the next thing, and Roz, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was you that did all of the rolling pins. Did you do all the rolling pins? I was thinking it was you, and they were just beautiful, and I loved that idea. And we have got a transfer out. This is out of the new transfer, and it's called Wildflowers. And look at that. They're just really, really pretty. And so I'm going to look at this and decide how much of this I would need. Nothing, can you look for my scissors, baby? Thank you. And you know, you want to measure it out. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? But I want to measure out kind of how much this would go around here. I'm just going to cut me off a piece. Let's see, I did the first two, and then Brooke did some pretty floral ones. Oh yeah, I just thought that was a lovely gift idea. And actually, I was at the Goodwill one day, and I saw this rolling pin, and your guys' inspiration just inspired me to pick up this rolling pin. And you can see how easy it is. I just put this transfer on here, and I'm going to go ahead and start rubbing it. And this is called Wildflowers. It's really, really pretty. I really, really love it. And there's so many really pretty new transfers. What are some of your guys' favorites that you've seen? Of course, my favorite has to be the lighthouses. I love the lighthouses. So, you know, look at some of these new transfers because they're really, really nice. And I love that they put the scale on here so that you can see if you've got it straight or crooked. And you guys know me, if I can hand paint it and add in a little bit of interest to hand painting them, I will. But on this little rolling pin, I think it's just perfect. And you know what? I will have one of my Christmas gifts made, and I'll give this to my sister.
If you're watching, forget she said that.
Yeah, you will forget that I said that, right? I said nothing. I know nothing. So anyhow, I think that they really love the kitchen, and I don't like to cook, you guys. I can cook, but I don't like to cook. I just cook country stuff. And that's kind of what they do too, but they can make a meal, and it is so good. Okay, so we just quickly, let me see, and you can kind of tell if your transfer is not coming up easily, you just go back down and you just rub it again. It is not rocket science, but it sure does make it easy. And we're just going to get that off best we can. And then look, there you've got just the cutest little thing right there. Isn't that cute? You're a trendsetter. You are, Roz. You are a trendsetter, girl. And then you know what? You could go in here. You could even take a little bit. I don't think I have any sandpaper. You could even take sandpaper and sand this down just a tad so that it looks very old, you know. And you could also use some dark wax on it. There's so many things, you guys, that you could do with this. So look, there I just made a gift, and then I will come over and I will sand these out, and then I am going to, see, because I got a little paint right there. I will just sand these, and then I'm going to dark stain them, and then I think that would look really good with this, don't you? Now, some of you guys, when you do a transfer, now this one isn't bad. You don't really see the halo effect here. Hey Pat, how are you? You don't really see the halo effect right here. But if you do, you know what I found, you guys? Of course, I will sometimes hand paint them, right? If I've got a huge halo effect, I'll hand paint it. I've got to get down like this. But if I've just got a bare one, you know, just a little bit, then what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll get 0000 steel wool and just rub it around the edges, and you guys, it comes right off. And especially on lighter colors like that, you won't see anything. Now, if you're doing a darker color, then once in a while you'll kind of see where it rubs off a little bit of the paint. But what I do then is I just come in with a fine little brush and just kind of go around it. So you know what, you guys, there's always things we can do to fix stuff, right? Always things we can do to fix stuff. So this is just a quick little tutorial on here. I think we went about 40 minutes. And I'm glad you joined me this Friday night. There's a lot of things you guys could be doing, so share this way. And if you haven't liked my page, Ransomed Relics, hop on over there. If you haven't seen the piece that I did with the lighthouse, and I don't have another one to show you guys because we don't even get, as ambassadors, we don't even get all of the transfers. They try to space them out so that everybody has a little bit, right? So these are the ones that I kind of got, and so I'm happy to have them. And go over and see my piece if you haven't, or scroll down. You can see it right here on the Prima page, and you'll see the lighthouse transfer. And I talked about that at the beginning. I love it. Love, 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 love it. Of course, I love the ocean, like I said. So, hey, you know, those of you who are lucky enough to live there, you are blessed, right? So much beauty at the ocean. So listen, you guys, you have a nice night. I will talk at you later, and I will see you later. I do every other Friday night, you guys. Sometimes when there's a 5th Friday night, we kind of space it out according to what's going on with Prima and according to what's going on with me. But anyhow, I'm glad you joined me. So I will see you guys later, and I will be on, not this coming Friday night or the next Friday night, but the following. And I'm not for sure, Roz, what that date is. But anyhow, me and Roz will get together, and we'll get it together, and I'll post it, and I'll see you guys then. All right, you guys have a blessed night.